Mostly sunny, a cold start, but a mild finish with gusty winds on Wednesday. Good Tuesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, I hope by now you're staying warm. Maybe if you just cuddle up to a virtual fireplace, all things will be okay. But we have some very cold air in place, even as of the 8 o'clock hour tonight, here on a Tuesday. But I digress. Our high was only 36 today. This marks the coldest day, the coldest high, since the 21st of January. Wait a second. Today's the 3rd of December, almost a year ago. Well, 11 months. But it's been a long time. 32 was the high in Morristown. It was even colder. Middlesboro hit 29. And it was only 25 today in Oneida. Can you imagine that? 11 degrees colder in the heart of Scott County today. That just gives you a sample of how cold it has been. Let's put it in context. 36, normal high is 54. 54 was that 18 degrees difference? Big difference there, no doubt. But 35 is the normal low. We started off at 29, and that occurred just around 9 o'clock this morning. Sun came up at 7:30, now down at 5:22. So our days are getting shorter, and we've had some cold air in place. The record low 10, set back in 1929. High temperatures hit 36 here. It was 31 in Johnson City, but they were a little bit warmer. In Chattanooga, Hamilton County hit 40 degrees today, as our friends in Memphis hit 42 this afternoon. Now, temperatures right now, as of 8 o'clock, 28. It's already in the upper teens. You don't have to wait if you're in Oneida or Jamestown. They're already in the upper teens at 8 o'clock tonight. And with this wind that is going to still be with us, 0 to 5, any little bit of wind can actually make it feel a little bit worse. We've got 5 miles. Some have calm or zero winds. But where we have a 5-mile-an-hour wind, it makes it feel like it's 23. And it feels like 17 in Crossville, so that's kind of like how things look. You look around the state, they're at 29 in Nashville as of, 7 o'clock Central Time there. They're at 29, but there is some wind chills in the single digits in purple that would encompass a lot of the mountainous areas of West Virginia, for example, and in parts of North Carolina and Virginia. But I digress. Let's talk about the snowflakes. Some of you had that this morning. A lot of it was very slow to budge out of here because the clouds were slow to leave, and in some cases it kept temperatures down exceptionally so. But with virtually clear skies tonight, we're going to drop like a rock in terms of temperature. Nothing to see on the ultimate Doppler radar, maybe a few flakes. If I see that correctly, north and east of Greenville. Perhaps a few flakes that might still remain where there are clouds. That's kind of what we're going to see. And you can see over the last few hours, a lot of this is maybe frozen up. But Marcos.com is the place to go if you're hungry for a late night snack. Check them out in Hardin Valley, Farragut, and Maryville. They got locations in Fountain City, Halls, Oak Ridge, and they're located in Middlebrook Pike and Ebenezer Road. They are big benefactors. They give back to the No Kid Hungry program, as well as East Tennessee Children's Hospital. Gotta love a pizza place that is community-oriented, and that's Marco's. By the way, they've got a great, magnificent pizza they call the Magnifico for less than $10, and their Pozzoli is dynamite for less than $6. I love the pepperoni and sausage, and if you order that, which is my favorite, make sure you get the dipping sauce that you like. That's oh so good, and they've got several varieties there. Notice there's some wind concerns in Brown in western North Carolina that's dealing with wind. We're going to have gusts of wind, I think, tomorrow, 30 to 35. So mark the calendar, 30 to 35. That's what I expect the winds to be, gusting tomorrow afternoon. And so that will be a warm wind direction because it's going to be coming up from the southwest. It's going to be pushing us into the lower 50s. So think about this. We start off at 21. We go to 51. We jump 30 degrees in a very short December day, meaning the daylight hours are in fact shorter than they are in June. But how do you jump 30 degrees in just a short period of time? The wind. The wind is going to transport that warmth in here. I think we're in the upper 40s, low 50s. That got us at 51 for Knoxville tomorrow. So plan accordingly, as it will be maybe one of those things a heavy jacket gets dispensed of, and you like the fact that the sun is out, if not the entire day. Got a lot of snow across the Great Lakes tonight, more winter weather concerns in New England and upstate New York, and they're dealing with freeze concerns for frozen orange juice in the state of Florida. Meanwhile, December typically gives us 5 inches, right? 5 inches of rain, melted snow. That's what I circled. So far, we've had a trace of rain, and we've had a trace of snow, which means you can't measure it, so it's still a 0. 0 for December. And this everything other in the white arrows represents what we've received this calendar year in 2024. The green numbers represent the normal. So if we could pick up some sizable rains in the next 7 to 10 days, would you want to know about it? I would like you to know. I'd like you to know about it because the pendulum's going to swing back to the warm side. Not on Thursday, not on Friday, but eventually next week when we get back into the 60s next Monday. In the upper 60s next Tuesday. It's going to come in with some rain. And it could be ferocious rain. What am I talking about? Well, I might add up a here or there, maybe a quarter inch to start, and then it's an inch, and then it's 2, maybe it's 3. My goodness, this takes us to Thursday of next week. That's a lot of rain, my friend. That's a lot of rain. So what you're saying is we could get 60% of the month's worth in like a week. I know. If you ever wondered how Mother Nature works, it goes from one extreme to the other. It's always trying to find an equilibrium and never finds it. Never finds it. Much like the waves at the ocean. Yeah, they never settle down. They're constantly coming in, going out, in and out every day. And this is what we're going to see likely next week, is a very soggy, rainy period where it gets actually quite warm. We might even be dealing with strong storms in time. Cold tonight. Gusty turning milder Wednesday, gust 30 to 35. I think we've established that. Temperatures drop on Thursday. When we look for high temperatures in the mid to upper 40s, will occur at 2 to 7 in the morning. Write this down. 2 to 7 in the morning. Well, where's the high? Well, if the sun doesn't come up to 7:30, it's technically like in the 30s. Dress for the 30s, right? Go ahead and dress for the 30s on Thursday. But if you're working the third shift, you'll be grateful for what I'm telling you. We'll be in the mid to upper 40s. Between midnight, 2 a.m., you may not see your temperatures plummet. You may not see your temperatures fall until after 7 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. It's an upside-down day. Upside-down day must mean a cold front's coming in, and you got it. That's exactly what's going to happen. But tomorrow, pretty pleasant, all things considered, if you're looking at outside through the window, because it's going to be mostly sunny. We can call it deceiving sunshine in the morning because we're in the 20s and upper teens, but we warm up into the upper 40s, low 50s. It's just going to be pushed in with the southwest breeze, and if you squint, you can see those red arrows. They're coming up from the southwest. They're swimming up like fish from Huntsville up toward Oneida, Tellico Plain. So that's a wind that will be gusting 30 to 35 tomorrow. Then we go into the wee hours of Wednesday morning. If not tomorrow night, there's maybe some drops, maybe a few flakes. Look at that. Oh, there came in a few flakes for the Smokies, right? That's early on Thursday morning. By 7 o'clock, though, but the temperature's already plummeted. They've got the front here now pushing into Raleigh by 7. So you know it's going to be a quick drop. And you might as well dress for the 30s. And it's always helpful to have the app. You can go to the, not 24, 48 hours. There's an hour-by-hour planner. So if you're playing golf and you're like, you said 49. No. I'm saying there's a chance, if you look at the hourly planner, you will have the intel. We're going to be in the 30s if you're playing golf at 4 in the afternoon on Thursday. But that's just what I'm saying. It's going to be a drop in temperature that's going to be abrupt. And we're going to do it again because on Thursday into Friday we'll be lucky to get out of the upper 30s. I have us at 39 for an afternoon high on Friday after we start the day around 18. 18 degrees. I know you need a scorecard. That's the beautiful part of having the app is that you can keep track of the ups and downs. It's like playing a ping pong game. It's back and forth. Starry skies tonight. Knoxville will fall down to about 21. It will be frosty cold in the morning. Even though the winds might be light. I expect a low of 18 tonight for Morristown, Hamlin County. I expect a low of 16, Greenville, Greene County. And 18 for Crossville and Jamestown. And Oneida could easily drop to 17 degrees. You're not far from that now. Wednesday, 51, mostly sunny, gusty, and afternoon milder. I don't know why I had that flake in there. We can ignore that. But the gust 30 to 35 is accurate. And I think we're still on track for the upper 40s in Follett, 52 for a high in Oak Ridge. There's a big recovery tomorrow, thanks in part to the wind, which will transport that up from the southern valley. So be prepared for a normal high is 54, so we're still below average, but at least it's milder than where we were today or where we'll be tomorrow morning. Look at the low temperature tomorrow night, 37, because again, the drop of temperature really doesn't take hold until 2 to 7 a.m. 2 to 7 a.m. temperatures drop. 39 is the high on Friday. More sunshine on Saturday. If you've got plans, we do a 10-degree bump from Saturday to Sunday, 47 to 57. And then, as I mentioned, it turns awfully soggy, awfully warm. But don't think that that's like forever, because you know, weather likes to change. So if you can get a low tide in the morning, you come back in the afternoon. I have a feeling it's going to be high tide. So if you look at this forecast, you see 61, 68 next week. Well, you know, it's probably not going to settle there. It may go back the other direction. The question is, will you be ready? I hope you will. By the way, keep track of it all using the Captain Accurate Weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic. It is free. He is the best traffic reporter in this town. There's no question about that. And if you search the 2 words, Captain Accurate, at the App Store, Google Play, you'll get not only the app, but you'll get his traffic reports at your fingertips. And now we offer a 10-day forecast in addition to power outages, drought monitor, air quality alerts, all sorts of goodies that are newly added to the app. We hope you'll download it today. Well, my name is David Aldrich. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.